Come on, Cambodia is now visa-free. We treat each other with sincerity, expecting nothing in return. This is genuine, wholehearted love. No matter what you say, just sign it. Come on, friends.
A 17-year-old girl in Nanjing went to the library and disappeared. A 15-year-old girl in Anhui went to pick up a package and also went missing. A 14-year-old boy in Wuhan went downstairs to throw out the trash and vanished as well. Have you noticed that recently there have been a lot of cases where teenagers suddenly go missing?
Good news really is coming in droves. Russia just opened its doors to us with visa-free entry, and Cambodia immediately followed suit. They also announced visa-free entry for us. With more friends, the road gets easier. Cambodia is truly going all out for us. One needs fertilizer, the other needs auto parts. Their enthusiasm is just like a year-end tourism push to hit their targets.
These days, more people are missing. Children disappear and adults go missing. A 16-year-old boy,
a 4 or 5-year-old, a teacher, a 13-year-old boy, a 24-year-old man, a 10-year-old boy, and a 34-year-old man all went missing.
No matter what age you are, you must never trust any strangers and always stay in touch with your family.
I just don't get it. Why are we constantly being pushed to travel to Cambodia and Russia lately? There are overwhelming reports everywhere about these two places. Is it that we have nowhere else to go for fun? Sai, do we really have to go to these two places? One is a war zone, the other is a park zone. If there's really nothing else to report, you could at least talk about the weather forecast or something.
I'm just puzzled. What's so attractive about Cambodia anyway? The ambassador invited Trip.com to collaborate on discounted air tickets, and the media is strongly promoting visa-free entry to Cambodia.
Please keep a close eye on your children. The risk of children going missing doesn't just come from human traffickers. Many things that seem like benefits may actually hide dangers. A little more vigilance means a greater chance your child will return home safely. Remember, never let your child participate in any free medical checkups organized by any institution or group. There are many things I can't say or post, like my last video, which had its comments restricted. Think about that carefully.
Urgent missing person notice. Yin Ruixi, a 14-year-old girl from Wugong County, Shanyang City. She left home at 7:20 p.m. on November 28th and has been missing for 10 years. Her family is extremely anxious and urgently asks everyone to comment, share, and help spread the word.
Is that a bird? Oh my God, why are there so many cameras? Yeah, that's way too many.
There are over 20 cameras installed along this rural path, including the lighting equipment. There are a total of 27 devices crammed onto a single pole. It's truly astonishing.
Why are more and more people going missing in an era where there are surveillance cameras everywhere?
With 20 million cameras, our country has built the world's largest video surveillance network. You could say it's the eyes that protect everyone. These cameras can see billboards from 100 meters away and can even distinguish a passerby's gender and age.
A 16-year-old boy went missing, a 45-year-old teacher disappeared, a 13-year-old boy went missing, a 24-year-old man lost contact, a 10-year-old boy went missing, a 34-year-old man lost contact. I can leave a computer on an unattended table in a mall, walk around and come back to find it still there, so why are people going missing instead?
Things are just too chaotic these days. It's not just little kids going missing. Even middle schoolers, college students, and adults are disappearing in large numbers. I really can't understand why adults who are fully aware and capable would go missing. If they're not being controlled by someone else or something like that, they would definitely find a way to get home. Just a couple of days ago, didn't a 26-year-old woman go missing in Changping, Beijing? I heard she had just had a physical checkup not long before. It's truly terrifying when you think about it. Everyone, remember, don't wander around on the streets at night. Don't let strangers get close to you. Don't accept cigarettes or water from strangers. And if you see a van reversing, making a U-turn, or suddenly braking and heading towards you, don't hesitate. Immediately run in the opposite direction.
Organ donation has entered schools. Watch the video to learn more. Why is it being brought into schools? Why can't it be brought into government offices? Why can't it be brought into hospitals? Doctors understand these things even better. If that's not possible, you could even bring it into nursing homes. Why does it have to be schools? And if it really has to be schools, then let the principal take the lead first. Students are a vulnerable group. Why promote this in schools and encourage students to donate? I suggest that if you want to promote this, it would be most appropriate to have the teachers donate first and do it with a smile.
Urgent search notice. Zhao Zeting, 15 years old, and Zhao Zinan, 13 years old, two sisters from Puding County, Anshun City, have been missing since they left home on December 6th. Their family is extremely worried and earnestly asks everyone to comment, share, and help spread this video.
Recently, everyone, please do not let your children go out alone, whether it's during the day or at night. Because the number of missing people has been increasing lately, and just the data from October alone is truly alarming. From young children just a few years old to adults in their 40s and 50s, people of all ages have gone missing. Many have also noticed that at night, in villages or on some remote roads, there have been trucks with out-of-town license plates or even no plates at all. Stay as far away from these trucks as possible because it's better to be safe than sorry. You never know what's going on inside them. Anyway, I think during this period, everyone should try to go out less, and if you do need to go out, try to go with others and stick to crowded places. After all, safety comes first.
In recent days, as topics like celebrities becoming young again, young people changing their fates, and the CCP leader living to 150 years old have been trending, the phenomenon of a large number of teenagers going missing in mainland China has drawn attention. Some netizens have noticed that cases of adults going missing are also on the rise. In recent years, despite the increasing prevalence of surveillance cameras under the CCP, the number of missing teenagers continues to grow, with new cases happening every day. Mainland netizens compiled a list of missing persons collected from Douyin and other self-media platforms, and found that from January 1st to 10th, just 10 days, over 100 people went missing, the vast majority of whom were teenagers, though there were also adults in their 30s and 40s. An earlier list showed that in just 22 days of October, there were 107 people reported missing in China, the vast majority of whom were children. The youngest was only 5 years old, and the oldest was 56. Many netizens question why, with surveillance cameras everywhere in China, these missing people still cannot be found. There is only one answer: they have all been taken for organ harvesting, because the organs of teenagers are the healthiest and most valuable, and organ harvesting is being orchestrated by the Chinese Communist government.
Look at these parents sobbing uncontrollably, and then look at the message left by the older brother. On the 9th day since his younger brother went missing, it's as if this 15-year-old minor has vanished into thin air. People are disappearing at every stage, from elementary school students to college students. Nothing can replace the pain of a broken heart like this, when even personal safety cannot be guaranteed. So where is the hope for these families? People always say to be vigilant, but how many times is it simply impossible to guard against everything? If this phenomenon isn't stopped in time, who knows? One day, any of us could become a victim. All I know is, as long as the roots remain, the chives will keep growing back after being cut.
The year 2024. In this major country, the number of missing persons is about 3.09 million. In 2025, the country will shut down the family search website. Why is this happening?
To donate blood, you don't need social security. You don't need proof of household registration. You don't need a good credit record. You don't need a college degree. You don't need to be under 35. You don't need work experience. And you don't need a certificate of no criminal record. When they need you, you'll find out. There are no barriers at all. But when you need help, you'll find out. It's like a winding mountain road with one ditch after another, one obstacle after the next.
For 10 years, I have been anxious. I am from Jiangjia Brigade, Lianhua Town, Ansai District. My name is the same as the village's name. My son's name is Kui Zhuanghu, since May 6th. He went to work in Sichuan, but since then, I haven't received any information, not even a single message. I can't reach him by phone. I've been to all the relevant departments, but I still can't get through. All I can do is plead online, hoping that kind-hearted people will help share this so that it might reach my son.
This is a missing person video. We sincerely ask everyone to help spread the word, hoping the child can be found as soon as possible.
We sincerely ask everyone to help spread this information to find a missing teenager. Zhang Guohao, a 14-year-old boy from Wenji Lianhua village in Lijiang Old Town District, is currently a student at Lijiang No. 2 Middle School. On the afternoon of November 9th, he left home at 6 p.m. to go to school, but never arrived. He has been missing ever since, and his family is extremely anxious. If you are a resident of the local or surrounding areas and have seen this child or have any relevant information, please contact me immediately.
My wife is now afraid to go out at night because it really feels unsafe outside these days. I've already come across several cases of missing adults in a row. Now, it's not just children. Adults are also going missing one after another. For example, in Tianjin, there was a 22-year-old young man. After finishing his night shift, he just disappeared while walking, and to this day, no one knows if he has been found. You're talking about a 22-year-old young man who is capable of taking care of himself and has a phone. How could he just disappear while walking? Plus, the streets are covered with surveillance cameras, yet somehow there's no footage of him after that. Then, some netizens commented as well. One person said a friend went out to work, and not long after, his IP address showed up in Cambodia, and then he lost contact. Another netizen commented that he's an intern doctor, and when he gets off work, he often sees there was a vehicle parked over there that looked like an ambulance. The color, the patterns, even the lights on top all looked just like an ambulance, but the only thing missing was the ambulance logo and license plate. It looked so convincing. For ordinary people like us, we would just assume it's an ambulance. If you don't look closely, you really can't tell the difference. So what exactly is a vehicle like that doing parked over there? And lately, even people around me, especially women, have basically switched from night shifts to day shifts. Because when I went out with my wife before, we clearly noticed that there were suddenly some vans with out-of-town license plates we'd never seen before, or even no plates at all, parked by the roadside. Their windows were completely blacked out, so you couldn't see anything inside at all. Imagine a young woman, if she's coming home from work at 11 or 12 at night, and suddenly a van like that appears. Wouldn't you be scared? So I think lately, everyone should really try not to go out at night. If you do need to go out, try to do it during the day, and it's best to go with someone else. Don't think that just because you're an adult you're safe, and try to stick to places where there are more people.